Right, so having watched Match of the Day, impressed. I'm not impressed because there was too many slip-ups in the game. And to be totally honest, in the match yesterday, what happened really shouldn't have happened. We basically were sloppy, and because we were sloppy, they took the lead, and because obviously they took the lead, we were fighting to get back into the game. Not good enough. Now, I said to you about the game that we needed goals. And I said 3 people, and they weren't on the score sheet. And do you know, I can forgive Dubravka for that slip because, you know, the ground was wet. But why are we playing out in that particular way? I just don't understand it. We've now got 13 games to gain as many points as humanly possible. And that's just to get into the top 5. So, yeah, I think it's going to be very, very hard. Well, it shouldn't be. You know, we have players who are back in the fold, Harvey Barnes, and we need to push forward. And I didn't see that in the game. I was disappointed. You know, I mean, the substitutions which were made, why we're leaving it so late? Now, one thing I do want to see, I would really dearly love to see this, is momentum with Newcastle United. And at the minute, we ain't got that. And crazy as it seems, we've got to keep gaining goals. We have to keep plugging away and breaking teams down. And yesterday, nah, it just didn't happen. Is that because they were equal? No. It was because of sloppy mistakes. Like allowing Solanke to do his stuff. And you know, here's the crazy part, right? There was mention before the transfer window about possibly going to get him. Why didn't that happen? You know, bonkers. Anyway, we got 13 games to run up until the back end of May. We're still in 7th, so that's a bonus. But we have to, at St James's Park and away, we've got to gain points. We have to gain points so that we can keep progressing higher up the league. Otherwise, you know, people were talking yesterday about maybe the poor version, which is the Conference League. I don't want the Conference League. I really don't. I don't even want the UEFA Cup. I want the Champions League at St James's Park next season. But you ain't going to get that with performances like we did yesterday, where we are having to come back from being behind, especially as we were at home. So our players, yes, they're doing good, but you've got to stretch it, you know, and that's not happened. I was so disappointed yesterday watching the game, because, you know, had we not had the second goal, then we would have lost the game, and that's not good enough. Now, hopefully, in the summer, we're going to get rid of our fringe players and re-galvanise our squad for the next campaign. And I want, before then, us to have got to a point where, as Eddie's talking to the lads and saying to them, from 5th up over, we just got to keep plugging away and doing the business on the pitch, home and away. It just ain't good enough, you know. I felt really angry because sloppiness, you know, there's no more excuses. This is it. 13 games left. So let's get out there and do it. Gain the points, gain the goals, so we can rise up the table. And then, come the beginning of April, make that final push, because we've got March to come yet. So I'm disappointed. I really, really wanted 3 points in the bag, but we couldn't do it yesterday. We had to come back just to get the draw, and that shouldn't be. No, it shouldn't be. Well done to Matt Ritchie, but to be totally honest, I mean, Matt Ritchie, he was with us in the Championship, you know. I know he does love the club, but we only had Anthony Gordon and Matt Ritchie. We're meant to have goals all across our midfield, but sloppiness cost us the points yesterday, and we got to stop that. You got to stop that rot, so that we can kill off games. And like I say, yesterday, no, it just wasn't happening because of sloppiness. Anyway, thanks for watching. Next video will be later on, and my hope is I'll get more subscribers. That's the goal, more subscribers. That's why I'm sharing to different platforms, to bring in more people. So thank you very much for watching on this Sunday. It has just stopped raining here. I hope it has stopped raining where you are and you have a wonderful Sunday. Anyway, onwards to the next game for Newcastle United. So thanks very much.